Hey guys, this is Locke. This is my class match video. The team I'm showing off here, I only played one match with it and then I switched over to a different team. Uh, it made sense to me for me to play this team because I thought I would like it, but I decided that there was just too many disadvantages to playing this team. But I initially liked it because I thought that, the team composition just has a lot of things going for it. First of all, there's three different elements, so I can't get hard counted by one specific element. If I was playing something like Nivlu plus Federica, if I was playing against Earth, it would be very hard to win. But this team has, three different elements, so that's not a problem. There's also all three of them also have some way of doing a guaranteed hit um, skill, so I'm not afraid of evade even. Even if it's like Earth evade, I don't mind. I can probably handle it quite easily. Um, However, I feel like, so some of the disadvantages. The first thing is that Frederica, as you can see it right here, I don't know what to do with her. Like, I want to use a buff, but I don't know which buff to use, and I can't reach that point there to get the crystal because I just wasn't able to. And so I feel like she's AP starved. I want Coral to obviously have his spells because he has to do a lot of things like break barriers, remove buffs, and multitude of things. So it just feels like Frederica doesn't really have anything to do, and she only has the one buff, the aimed fire. I don't want to I want to conserve uses of it because I didn't know if my enemy was continuously going to keep going back. And if I was playing against another range team, then who's going to engage first, right? I mean, maybe I can kind of try to engage with Mont, but most likely, if I try to engage, I'll probably lose if I'm fighting against another ranged opponent. So I decided, there was just way too many, um, like counters, things that I wouldn't be able to handle. The biggest one actually would be like a double quicken Helena, like a double quicken Black Rose Helena, or a double quicken double quicken Dwayne or something, because if on the first turn, sure, I'll get one turn to move, and then if they double quicken somebody and come to the end and attack me, I don't really have any choice, and I'm sure all of my units will probably die to one hit, including Mont from like a Black Rose Helena. So instead, I switched to this team, and I played 4 games with this team, and I won all 4. But I actually have something in mind here, especially against the double quicken teams. As you can see, my Dwayne has 4 movement, and from where he is, he can pick up that crystal. So if I'm fighting against a double quicken team, on the first turn, Dwayne will actually just go to that crystal spot, and he will jump. And it doesn't matter where you land. See, like the jump is at level 1, so it's a very long animation, not just animation, a very long cast time. So if I'm fighting against a double quicken team and they're probably going to double quicken me turn 1, I will probably go to that spot, pick up crystal so I can get a lot of AP, and I will jump. Now, they will not be able to, they'll probably go through all 3 turns of Black Rose Helena before my jump finishes because it's at level 1. So there isn't much you can do against Dwayne because he's in the air. If they go and attack my 9S and Phoebe, I guess they can do that. But I'm hoping my Dwayne, when he lands, is able to either kill Black Rose Helena or do significant damage. And I'll probably keep 9S and Phoebe far apart so they don't both get caught in the same AoE, something like that. So I think that's a pretty good deterrent to have him to fighting against these double quicken teams. Secondly, the VCs that I'm using the Black Rose Helena VC, the Egayon VC, and Dwayne's VC. So I feel like that gives a pretty good set of stats for like offense, like attack and slash attack, and also for accuracy and agility. So you know, both Dwayne and 9S will have attack buffs because Dwayne has the Atonement buff, which increases slash attack, and 9S has an accuracy and attack buff. So I feel like this team is equipped to do a lot of damage and also equipped to have a lot of accuracy. So against this team that I'm fighting, I expected them to have a lot of evade, but I still had 100% hit chance on both 9S and on Dwayne. Maybe they don't have like evade gear. I'm not sure. It could be that they don't. I don't know. But I always had 100% accuracy, and I'm expecting to have higher accuracy to deal with the evade teams. Yeah, and I don't know how many like double quicken teams I will find because I don't like none of the double quickeners except for Gilgamesh and Phoebe have their um, EX released. So I mean, I guess you could do Gilgamesh, Phoebe, and like a unit of your choice. But I feel like almost every single unit has a counter now, so that even a team like that isn't going to have such a high win rate. I mean, maybe you might win like, I don't know, 7 out of 10 fights, which I guess is a high win rate, but they will still be countered pretty heavily by, like if you use that team with say a Corval, you'll easily get countered by Ice, right? If you use that team with Ninas, you'll easily get countered by Earth, and so on and so on. If you use that team with, say, like you can't use Black Rosalna or Dwayne in that team because you run over 220 cost. So everything seems to have some kind of negative downside. So I don't know how often I'll actually see double quicken teams, but I think I will see a few. But previously, it used to be like every other match was like a double quicken team. I am expecting that not to be the case for the CM, but we'll see. Additionally, I feel like all my units also have pretty high defenses. As you can see, this Zazan, even when he attacked my Ninus, he wasn't able to kill it. Um, this would not have been the case if it was a Federica. Federica, I played last time. She was always a one shot for Zazan. She was a one shot for pretty much like everyone, right? Um, except for maybe water. But I've even had her one shot by some Tituses as well. So I feel like even if I make a mistake somewhere, hopefully this team is durable enough to not get one shot. And I have Drain Rush, which lets me chain attacks as well. So if I'm fighting against, like in one of my battles, I fought against a 10k HP Warrior of Light, and with Drain Rush and like something else from Dwayne, some other attack from Dwayne, I was easily able to take them down. So I feel like this team is hopefully equipped to have some kind of an answer against most enemy teams. So that's why I decided to go with it. And having only one quickener, it also makes it more manageable. So hopefully, like players enjoy it more than having to fight double quicken teams all the time. What about Cheeseblade? I think Cheeseblade might make an appearance as well because, especially from the starting locations, the map isn't too, it's not too big. But I think if they position somewhere and you position in like the farthest corner away from them, then you won't get turn one Cheeseblade. So I don't know, maybe that deters people from using Cheeseblade, or it doesn't. I don't know, but it's definitely possible to use it in this map. You can use like say Seymour or Seymour plus Ildira plus unit of your choice to Cheeseblade. What else? I think those are the main thoughts that I have initially. Anyway, the first day I usually don't fight teams that are like too good. This is the best team that I fought, and as you can see, like after that first attack, that first Drain Rush, I did like 8k with Dwayne. So I have the potential to do a lot of damage just by chaining, and that's part of my game plan here, I guess. I'm not sure why he didn't attempt to stop my Ninus. Maybe I actually don't know. Maybe he just gave up at that point. Anyway, GG to the player. It was definitely the best one that I played today. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Take care, guys.